All right, guys, so we're here at the UK Games Expo, and I'm here with Stuff by Bez with Bez himself.
I am Bez herself, and my pronouns are she, they. But this is, so you said I've just got a wee bits of time to talk about each game. So this is my first thing, Yogi. Yogi is the best party game of physical constraints. For example, you draw cards, upper T visible, and then right finger pointing down, and then left thumb pointing up, and then one finger touching armpit, and you keep on doing what it says, right elbow touching torso, and eventually you can't do it anymore, and then you stop. And
Perfect.
going round the table, everyone's making a fool of themselves, and everyone's having a bit of a laugh. It is the best party game of physical constraints, and although that sounds like quite a claim, no one's disagreed with me yet.
It already sounds it, and in about 20 seconds, I think you did it even quicker than 30. That sounds pretty awesome. So, next game, go, go, go.
Well, this is not just one game, this is 8 games.
8 games in one?
Yeah, so, I mean, it is a game system. So a game system is a set of components for which you can play multiple different games. You've got a bunch of cards, you've got a number of letters on each one, you've got 2 letters on each one. So for example, N or Z, which one do you want? E or W, which one do you want? And then the eponymous game Wibble, you get to use any letters you want. So you could shout Nerd, N-E-R-D, because you can use any letters, but these are not your tools, these are your obligations. You must use one of these, you must use one of these, and then when you win, you take a card, and then you flip over a new one, so you must use one from here, one from here, one from here. For example, new, N-E-W. And then you must use one from here, one from here, one from here, one from here. Needle, N-E-E-D-L-E. And when you get to free, then you win the round, you get a permanent hand, well, a permanent obligation, and you keep going for the deck. And so as you see, there's a really nice kind of headwind, like a negative feedback loop. When you're doing not so well, then it gets easier for you, whereas for everyone else it gets more difficult, so you feel like, yeah, I can do it. And so it keeps you in the game, if that makes sense.
That sounds insane, and I commend you for spelling so quickly and working out exactly what you were going to do there. That was crazy.
I have played this hundreds and hundreds of times.
You've got the skills. You've got the.
Thank you. But I'm not going to spend 30 seconds per game. But with the same deck, you can do Grabble, where you're grabbing cards and matching either of these letters or the border pattern. So I'll do the I, then the border to border, then the N to the E, or D to D. And eventually you've got loads of cards in your hand, and before there's less than 10 cards left on the thing, you want to say Grabble and slam down. Otherwise, so it's all about grabbing really quickly, but then keeping an eye on what's going on. Cool. And then you've got phrasal, which is, boom, have 2 cards in the middle. You come up with a topic, AM, let's talk about mornings. And then you talk about top of foggy happiness. Like that's kind of a twist.
That's clearly a thing, right?
Yeah, clearly. Or on the hour forgotten. And
perfect.
And so people are coming up with little phrases. Alphabetical is about drafting. Frable is about storytelling. Couple is about cooperation. Mickle is a one-player game. Categorical is just sort of a general knowledge tug of war. And there's many more. And the thing is, it's stuff by everyone. Because not only have I made these games, but Tom and Andrew Lasblas Dennison, there was a competition last year, 17 people entered, and this year I've opened a competition and I've already got like design entries from Chris Chung, who made, I don't know if you've heard of Lanterns, the Harvest Festival.
I have heard of that.
So the designer of that submitted a game for the deck.
That's so cool.
And so you're going to get a lot of really nice games, and every year I add a new core game, and so that's why I say a new game every Bez Day, 1st of August. That is
perfect.
That's I'm proudest of.
So cool. I love
that. Finally, we've got Kitty Cataclysm. Kitty Cataclysm is a game of chaos, card play, cat puns, and being mean to each other. So you've got your monetary value. It could be worth 1 or 2 or even 3 or -1. The negative ones are fairly rare, but they are very powerful. So you're trying to have the best cards, the most monetary value in your kitty, which is where you put your cards, and everything you're holding, which is your paws, of course. And so at the end of the game, you might think, oh, just have the most cards that you can. But sometimes there's a card that can punish you. For example, the Catastrophe, or the Cataclysm punishes everyone who's got 7 or more cards when it's played. And so that means that if you are not watching out, if someone else plays that card, boom. And so it's a game of stealing from other people, donating your bad cards, making people lose cards when they don't have enough. And it's mad, it's chaos. It takes like 5 to 10, 12 minutes, and then you just play it, and then you play it again. And it's got a little bit of strategy, it's got a good amount of luck, and it's a giggle.
I think all of these sound absolutely fantastic and so much fun. They sound so good.
Thank you very much.
They sound really good for conventions as well. That's a big thing.
Yeah, I'm really excited to kind of have lovely people like Jason here kind of helping me out. And like we always say, kind of, without people helping me, I couldn't do anything. And this, even though I did all the art and like the writing and the game design, obviously it's the playtesters, and I even hired someone to come in like 1 day a week just because I'm not going to get into all my own issues, but like someone's just to help me with the scanning and kind of stuff that I couldn't find the energy to do. And so and then you've also got the printer, of course, but it's always a group effort, the playtesters, the people at the conventions, and I'm really excited to show people things. I'm going to do 2 p.m. events every day, and so at 2 p.m. someone will win literally everything I've ever mass produced, which is like, I think 7 games at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7
Awesome
games.
stuff.
And
So what booth are you at here at the expo? I'm going to test you now. Yeah.
1T6.
1T6. There you go, guys.
In the corner.
In the corner. So there you go. Watch out for these. Come and try out some of these games. Have you got some space for demos and all that kind of thing?
Absolutely. We've got lots of space. We're going to be showing off all these games. And at 2 p.m. Friday, we'll have Yogi and Yogi Guru playing. Yogi Guru is like the step above Yogi. It's like got lower body stuff, and it's got wild cards, which lets other people be mean to you. And then on Saturday, we're going to have the Wibble Plus Plus Triathlon, which is going to be a wide range of games with that deck. And then Sunday, we're going to have a Kitty Cataclysm tournament. And so we'll see how that goes.
So there's going to be so much stuff to do if you come and check out these guys.
Not to mention drawing a cat. I have a wall of cats. That's called the Cat Gallery.
So you need to come and check out the cat gallery.
Over 1,800 cats.
I mean, I like cats. Let's go and draw cats. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, just if you're feeling a wee bit like everything's getting to you, just sit down for 5 minutes and draw a cat. There's pens, there's blank cards.
That's the thing. I mean, that's the thing. If you're walking around this convention and you're a little bit tired, you've done a little bit too much shopping, or you're just a little bit worn out, come and see these people. Come and enjoy yourself. Come and play some games like this. Very, very relaxing games, and draw a cat. There you go.
I mean, I don't know if I can honestly say the games are relaxing, but drawing
Relaxing
a cat,
to a point.
the cat is like just sit down, chill out.
There you go. Come and check out these games. Come and check out these guys here at the UK Games Expo. There's fantastic stuff happening out throughout the weekend. We've got live blogs and live streams and all kinds of different things like that. You can get in, you can comment to win loads of awesome goodies as well. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. Draw a cat!